Good day everyone. Today let's talk about assessment for learning, assessment as learning, and assessment of learning. They might sound the same, but there's a significant differences between them. And now let's talk about them one by one. First, let's talk about assessment for learning. So when we say assessment for, or let's say formative assessment, okay, so it happens during the process of learning. Okay, so hindi pa tapos yung klase, nagtatanong ka na, hindi pa tapos yung klase, you are assessing your students so that malalaman mo kung merong gaps and you can feel it. Okay, you can feel the gaps. Okay, so magtatanong ka, okay, so that you can make sure that nakakasabay ba yung mga students mo? Okay, naiintindihan ba nila yung tinuturo mo? If not, then maybe you have to reteach. Maybe you have to explain further. Maybe you have to find out, okay, what is the part of the lesson that I have to give more clarity. So let me give you an example. Halimbawa kapag nagluluto tayo, di ba bago natin patayin yung apoy, bago matapos yung pagluluto, tinitikman natin yung niluluto natin, di ba? In that way, malalaman natin kung okay na ba yung lasa ng niluluto natin. Kapag kulang siya sa alat, dadagdagan natin ng asin. Kapag kulang siya sa asin, pwede natin siya lagyan ng suka. So what is the purpose of that? Siyempre, ginagawa natin yun para ma-adjust natin yung lasa, para maitama natin. Okay? Same goes with assessment for learning. Habang nandun pa lang tayo, itama na natin agad. Huwag na natin hintayin na umabot sa summative assessment bago natin malaman na hindi pala niya naiintindihan. So, yan ang purpose ng formative assessment. Nandun pa lang sa process, itinatama mo na. Nandun pa lang sa process, ina-assess mo na para alam mo na nakakasabay at natututo sila. Kaya tayo may formative assessment para maitama natin agad. Now, let's move on to the assessment as learning. So, let's take the as or yung AS. Tapos, pagbalik na rin natin siya. So, that will stand for self-assessment. Self-assessment means you are monitoring your own learning. Ibig sabihin, it encourages the student to take more responsibility of their own learning. So, ganun lang kasimple ang assessment as learning. Okay, self-assessment. So, yung bata, ina-assess niya yung sarili niya. Ano ba yung kailangan kong na mag-focus ako lalo? Ano ba yung mga kailangan ko pang aralin? Ano ba yung hindi ko maintindihan? So, that is self-assessment. Lastly, let's talk about assessment of learning. So, in Filipino, ano ba yung of? If I'm not mistaken, ito yung nang, di ba? Nang. So, kung itatranslate natin siya, assessment ng natutuhan mo. So, definitely, ito yung pinakamadaling explain kasi ito yung pinaka-common na ginagawa natin. Ito yung pinaka-common na alam natin, assessment of learning. Dito, sinusukat natin, ano ba yung mga natutunan ng students sa'yo. Ito yung summative assessment na binibigay natin sa mga students so that we can measure how effective our teaching is. Ngayon, isa-isahin natin siya ng maigsian. So, kapag sinabi nating assessment for learning, it is formative assessment. You are assessing the students while you are in the learning process. Sumunod naman, assessment as learning. Okay, madali lang siya kasi it talks about self-assessment. And then assessment of learning, these are the summative tests that you are giving to your students. So basically, it evaluates kung ano ba yung mga natutunan ng mga students sa'yo. So I hope na naintindihan ninyo, nakatulong ako. Kasi medyo mahirap siya, parang magkakamukha lang kasi siya eh. And medyo tricky talaga siyang intindihan. And honestly, ngayon ko lang siya naintindihan. And I would like to share it with you so that maintindihan nyo rin siya. So, dito na lamang. I hope that it helps you a lot. Okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. And please ask me on the comment section if you have further questions. Always remember, take it easy, buddy.